Hey everybody. Welcome to what should be part 17 of TerraFirmaCraft Reloaded 2. I'm starting things off over here. I'm holding a right click as I feel like I'm playing WoW. That's basically all I've been doing lately, is playing WoW because Classic came out. So I'm starting things over here because we're probably not going to be seeing this area very much anymore. Finally, we're getting to that point, so it's gonna be moving day, I think. I have a lot of work planned. Now, the previous episode I haven't actually started to do the editing on. I said at the end of it that I was gonna hop straight to things, and I did, but I didn't. So I went into a creative world and I started testing some things out to make sure that everything I wanted to do was gonna work, and turns out it wasn't. So I'm really glad that I decided to test it first. My plan was to build a big mob farm up in the sky and have things drop down. I tested it and found out that mobs take it's 16 blocks of distance and they'll die, 15 and there'll be a few hits with your fist or just one hit from pretty much any weapon. So that was going to be my plan, but I forgot one crucial mechanic in this game, which is mob spawning starts ground and goes up. So if I make a mob farm in the sky, when we're sitting at Y level 160 roughly, knowing that there's a lot of cave areas around here, I'm not going to get any mob spawns, or at least very, very few. I might get one every 10 minutes or so. It wouldn't be worth it. It would be a colossal waste of time and a colossal waste of resources. So it'd be a waste of time. I'm not doing it. At least not that way. At some point, what I'll probably do is either dig out a really large area to do my underground mob farm, or, and this is the more likely or, I'll take advantage of the roguelike dungeons and the fact that there are chests in them, and my god, you get a lot of potatoes out of this. Whoa, I should have been growing these from the start. I'm gonna bake these up and make some baked potatoes. It's gonna be super tasty. But yeah, if I'm gonna do a mob farm, it's probably gonna be done like that. I think that's the thing that makes the most sense. I've been trying to grow these cotton things just over here, just a little space for them, nothing huge. And it's working. It's coming along, getting little bits of flax and cotton, and it's gonna be pretty nice. Today's plans, like I mentioned, I kind of want to move. I'm gonna kind of, like I have the past couple episodes, and I'm sorry if this has been bothering anybody, I'm kind of gonna step away from what I was talking about a couple weeks ago now, where I was saying that I would show a lot of stuff on camera, a lot of talking, not cutting between things very much. I need to get a lot of things done to kind of make up for the previous episode where not much got done at all. And I have plans. I've been testing things out in creative, on just a creative world, not the same seed or anything, just testing to see how things would work. And I'm really happy with the results that I came up with. And so there's a couple things that I want to do. The biggest thing is I want to have a basement. Not here, but in the other house. I'm going to get a basement. You notice all the picks that I have. I grabbed the ones off the wall. Like I have the Mithril pick that has insane durability. Probably not really going to touch that. Can I put that up here? No, so it's gonna have to actually go in a chest, and then I'm gonna make some storage space. I'm going to, I think, move the anvil over there just to make sure that I kind of have to pick everything up and travel. So we'll grab that. I'm gonna grab the ingots that are here, and we're gonna get some work done. Now the sun's just gone down because of course it did. That's usually how I start things off. Bad timing, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna toss in a little bit. Ooh, I'm out of charcoal actually. I'll throw some wood in the coke oven, way out there. But that's okay too, because I'm going to be moving the bloomery. I'm going to be moving as much as I can this episode, but I've been rambling. It's been about 5 minutes. So I will, God, I talk a lot. So I will see you all in a little while. It might end up being a little bit of a longer episode, but I think a lot of what I'm going to do is going to be through time lapse, just so that I can get stuff done, but you can see what I'm doing. So I will see you pretty much when that part's done. Hopefully we'll actually have a basement. Okay, so that whole digging process took almost exactly 20 minutes. So digging things out in TerraFirmaCraft is no quick task. But because that's done, we have a lot of room to work with, which I'm very excited about. I'm saving all these marble rocks because that's flux, and I'm going to be needing flux. And the reason I'm going to be needing flux is because flux is required for the creation of steel, and steel is something that we'll be able to start making down here. In fact, I'm going to be setting up an area specifically for steel production down here. I'm going to have room for the bloomery. I'm thinking... not there. Well, maybe. No, because that's where the front of the building is. So I could put the bloomery... right about here. Kind of have it poking out of the top a little bit, and I can have a wall right here of forges, maybe just a few, might not go do an entire wall, maybe just on the corner here, and then this whole section over here is going to be set up to be the blast furnace, and I'm going to have an area. I almost started using my hands for that. I'm going to have an area that kind of slopes inward a little bit, and I'm going to use the chisel to kind of carve things out a little bit, which I don't know how well it showed up in the time lapse, because 20 minutes, I'm going to condense it down to about 2 minutes. I'm going to have to accelerate it by about 1,000%. I used the chisel to make the pillars, and I had to break them out and replace them to get them right. I might break that part out. I don't actually know how I want to do that quite yet. I might replace that with just being the great wood planks. I think that's going to be for the best. But let's move this. I'm going to want to bring these great wood logs down like so. I don't have enough logs on my person right now, but it's something that I'm going to work towards. It won't take too long. Great wood trees are pretty plentiful, and I can always grow more when needed because I have plenty of saplings. But yeah, I think it would look kind of nice to have these down here. Actually, do I actually have enough? Look at that. I actually had enough. Now, I don't have enough for that one, obviously. So I'll have to see exactly what I'm going to do about that. I don't really want to have that just kind of swinging down in there. That didn't quite come out the way I wanted it to. I don't want that protruding out from the ceiling. It's going to look kind of funky. So I'm going to do some work with that. Now, obviously, all these torches are going to burn out. I'm going to need to get some jack-o'-lanterns like I have upstairs. Or, wait a minute, a little noodle starting to think. I can use glowstone, but not a glowstone block. So last episode, you would have probably noticed a little bit of frustration and disappointment in the results of, that's the creosote, the results of, jack-o'-lanterns. Well, I don't know where I stored them. I guess I stored them over at the actual house. Frustration with carpentry, the carpenter's blocks. But that's okay, because something that I can do with those wedges and everything that I made is I can kind of put them in the corners. So I can like make a little section right here, there, maybe up along the ceiling, or maybe just place them throughout the floor, and then disguise them as the actual floor, which, by the way, I think it's going to look like this. Unless I'm going to press M and I can change some things around a little bit. Let's try, what does it look like? Oh, I love that. Well, that's the floor, huh? I like that. Okay. So as long as you have a hammer in your hotbar with your chisel, you can do that. Oh, I can just hold it. Oh, I'm loving this. It even lets the torch stay in place. This is... Whoops. This is really nice. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. I like this. I like this a lot. I need to decide exactly what I'd want to do with the walls. I might leave the walls marble, or I might grab a darker stone, which is kind of what I'm thinking of doing. Just to change things up a little bit, I might get a darker stone for the walls and run with that, because I think it would go along with the great wood very well if I went with that. But for the floor, just for contrast, I can do that. The marble with outline. That is a beautiful texture. I really like that. And then it has the little line along the sides. That looks really nice. I'm very pleased with this. But I definitely have to get rid of the dirt. It looks ugly, so I'll do that. But I think, I don't know, do I want to use the marble? Let's see, I definitely don't want to use the same texture on the wall. What does this look like? Absolutely not. What about this? That's not working. Okay, that one doesn't do anything. That's the pillar, so obviously not that one. Okay, so I can't rechisel those. And then that's back to where I was at before. Okay, so that's a no-go on that, huh? Okay. Well, now I have to change things up. Okay, I'll figure something out for that. But for now, I think I would like to go ahead and get some stuff started. So I think I'll put the bloomery here, yeah? Yeah, how do I want to do that? How do I want to do that? Oh, but at the same time, I think if I put the wall in now, that will help me make some decisions. But also, it's way more space down there than I have up here, just because I can extend it just a little bit up to where this part is. And the floor holds everything up, so that's why I didn't have to worry about support beams, in case anyone was wondering. That's why, because this stuff doesn't obey gravity like pretty much everything else does. So I don't have to worry about that, which is very convenient. Let me run back. I'll actually plant this real quick. I'm thinking right about... there might be enough room. If not, that's fine, and I can move it. But yeah, let me run back, grab some stuff, and I'll be right back with you in just a moment. Okay, so I'm coming back to you at night because I wanted to go ahead and start talking a little bit before I get to work on what I just decided to work on. I already forgot what I was talking about earlier. I decided to step away from my computer for just a little bit, walk downstairs, grabbed a nice tall glass of water. Found a praying mantis on the outside of the window. That looked really cool. He was just chilling terrifyingly close to the yellow garden spider that's made its home outside as well. If you're not familiar with those, they're very large. God, that looks pretty. Very large, beautiful, beautiful spiders. They have yellow, white, and black patterns on them, and they make a little zigzag pattern in the center of their web wherever they're going to sit. They look really cool. I like them. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about what I'm wanting to do real quick, and the first thing is I want to get a new type of stone for the walls. Now I went back to the other place. There wasn't anything there that I really had enough of. The closest thing that I had that was a darker material was dolomite. And I thought that might look kind of nice. That or basalt, I think, will be my top picks. However, I don't have access to much of that at all. So here's my plan. I need to make a lot of ladders, and I forgot to make some chests, so I'm going to do that real quick. And I'm going to go down. I'm going to go very, very far down. And I might chit-chat a little bit while I do so, just to kind of kill some time. Oh, that's right, I have a saw with me, don't I? There's no creepers around. Yeah, okay, cool. Where's my saw? There you are. Got worried for a sec. Okay, so first off, enough for a quick double chest just to store some stuff. Nice and easy. There we go. Well, that didn't do what I thought it would do. All right, let's just dump everything I can. Cool. Let's see, I will bring you with me. For some reason, that, even though that's a tool, it goes into chests when normally that doesn't work. I baked a couple of potatoes. Got that nice and good for me. I think I'm going to bring those downstairs. And put my water away. Cool stuff. Oh, and that's right, I grabbed the quartzite tiles. That's what I wanted to do. So for now, at least, let's just mark that there. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's do this. Just knock out this right here. There we go. How's that look? Good enough? I think that looks good enough. Let's also knock this out because I think it looks a little funny. And I threw away all that dirt, didn't I? Yeah, so let's just... well... all the dirt over here is really shallow, isn't it? Okay, that's less than stellar. That's okay. Let me just grab that, because that little part was already exposed. There we go. Okay, so let's get a little chatty now. So something I noticed today, and today, well, it's 1:45 in the morning, so I guess technically yesterday, which was September 5th, I hit 100 subscribers. Which I know to a lot of people probably doesn't sound like a lot, especially looking at the fact that there are people like PewDiePie out there who just hit 100 million, which is absolutely insane, but congratulations to him. To me, it's a lot. I don't know if I've really talked about it much. I'm a very introverted person. In person, I'm very introverted. I don't really do well with crowds. So me thinking about 100 people in a single location, it's a lot. Now I've been to conventions, I've gone to Dragon Con and stuff like that. So like I've been around large crowds. I get it. I know what it feels like. I've been to several concerts, been shoved around mosh pits, all that stuff. But 100 people that know me, at the very least know my voice, that's kind of... Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure I have a ladder going back up. But yeah, that's really massive to me. So first of all, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who has already subscribed, and thank you to anyone who is listening to this and subscribes in the future. It really means a lot. It's so big. Oh, that's not what I was expecting to find. Okay, wow. But it's a really big deal to me. It really is, and I'm every word of this is very genuine. This is not some whatever. I can't even think of a word to explain it. Oh, there's amber down here. Look at that. I'm being very genuine. It's a big deal to me. It really is. So thank you. I would like to do something. Oh my god, there's lapis down here. Whoa. Okay, cool. Oh, I put all my torches away. Poop. I want to do something. I'm not entirely sure what just yet. Cool. But I would like to do something as a thank you, as a celebration. I'm not entirely sure what yet, but I want to do something. I'll spoil my original plan because I saw that this was coming. Once I hit 97, I started thinking, what can I do if I hit 100? Or I guess when I hit 100, because I was pretty confident it was going to happen, just the way things are going. And my thought was, make a big boom. It's Minecraft. You blow stuff up sometimes, you know? Why not? Make a big boom. But how do I do that in TerraFirmaCraft? You make a barrel, and you fill it with gunpowder, and I think you can make a fuse, or you lay string or something like that, and you blow it up. Now, if you get a barrel and fill it completely, every single slot, with a stack of gunpowder, it is an enormous explosion. I've toyed around with it in the past in creative mode. It is huge. In fact, I think you can actually use it as a method of mining, because I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure it actually leaves the drops behind, which is really cool. That's actually why I was going to make that big mob farm, is to try to get a bunch of gunpowder from creepers and whatnot. That didn't really work out, so I changed my mind on that, which is okay. And then I thought, well, there are roguelike dungeons nearby. Roguelike dungeons have occasional rooms where there's a creeper spawner. And I could make a mob farm out of the creeper spawner and get the gunpowder that way. So I went into a creative world, found one, and explored it, and they seem to spawn on the 3rd floor, which is pretty far down, which I wouldn't mind going to the 3rd floor, mind you, because there's a lot of good stuff down there. You can find sets of iron armor, enchanted iron armor. It's crazy. I'm technically at the point of making that, but the amount of iron it would take and the amount of time it would take is pretty insane, and I don't want to spend all that iron making armor pieces when I can use that towards making a blast furnace, you know? So I opted out of doing that. So I kind of ran out of ideas. I'm not really sure what to do at this point, to be completely honest, in regards to that. Man, 64 was actually not enough, huh? Wow. But yeah, I'm a little lost on how to celebrate, besides just talking and telling you that I appreciate it. I'm gonna figure something out, or I'll try to figure something out. But in the meantime, we're just digging a hole, and that's kind of what the series is. It's just very long periods of time of working on different things. TerraFirmaCraft is very, it's very grindy. God, I kind of hate that out of all the things I could have found a huge vein of right underneath my house, it had to be petrified wood. You can't do anything with petrified wood. It's useless. It's literally useless. It even says so on it, I think. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. Is there's a lot I want to do, but I'm having trouble deciding how to go about things. I want to start a new series, but okay, wow, right here. This, hello. Take a risk there. Okay, I can still safely dig down. This is crazy. 2 ravines under my house. 2 ravines. Whoa. Anyway, oh, that's a good gem. Is that opal? Hold up. It's opal. Cool. Opal's my birthstone. Anyway, not that that means much. But yeah, I want to start a new series. I'm thinking about doing a new mod pack, possibly hardcore, because I like that challenge, and I've done a few on stream, but I always end up getting kind of distracted by the chat, and little distractions can get me killed. The last hardcore that I ran was on Feed the Beast Revelation, and the last stream that I did of that was the stream that I died, where I went and fought the Ender Dragon. The Ender Dragon is not why I died. I went to the end, killed the dragon. I had several Ender Pearls with me, and I went to the outer areas of the end. I found an end city with a ship. I got into Elytra, and I figured it was finally time to start into Astral Sorcery, which is a mod that I really, really, really love. It's a gorgeous mod. What is that? That's very symmetrical. Those look like rooms. I'm not that close to a roguelike dungeon, am I? Hold up. I'm very interested in this, but yeah, that's my plan. Or not my plan. My thought process is I could try to start doing a series of hardcore attempts and see how far I can go with that. So if that is interesting to anybody, then please let me know if you're... What was that? Whoa! What is... Shift, space... What? What? I don't know what's going on. Anyway, that's my thought. Basically, I'm getting a little repetitive, but that's my thought process. I'm tempted to do. What is that? Okay, that looks like water, and then there's lava and sulfur. Interesting. Okay, but yeah, I'm thinking about doing a hardcore. If you have a mod pack in mind of something you'd be interested in watching me do a hardcore run on, let me know. It will not be TerraFirmaCraft. I need to stress that now in case anyone is hoping for that. Someone actually in the comments recently recommended me doing hardcore terra firma. The answer is no, and my response to that in the comments was, I don't hate myself that much. TerraFirmaCraft is grindy enough. Hello? And trying to do TerraFirmaCraft in hardcore would take even longer, because not only am I having to worry about the grind, but I'm having to worry about the grind and staying alive constantly. I can't make mistakes. So I would have to take things even slower than I would normally want to. Oh my god. Oh, wow. For anyone who's not aware of what we're looking at, that is the bottom floor of a roguelike dungeon. The bottom floor. Where the hardest enemies to kill are located. They already seem to know that I'm here. That's unsettling. But beyond that, it has the best loot. Obviously, because it's the most difficult. So this is crazy. I have my own personal tunnel. Oh, and we hit bedrock. Look at that. I now have my own personal tunnel. You know what? Let's be smart about this. Why can't I? There we go. Huh, I can't do it with those. That's interesting. So I'm gonna make a tunnel over there, I think. That's kind of terrifying because that's death right there. That's what that is. That is me dying. That's exactly what's gonna happen if I go for that, which I kind of want to, not gonna lie. Why can I not? It only lets me do smooth that guide on some of these, but not all of. I have the hammer right here. Yeah, it doesn't want to work. That's kind of weird, but okay. Dig just a little bit more. The reason I was trying to do that is so I wouldn't have to use support beams, but I think we're gonna have to use support beams. Oh, and that's why I wanted to use the things. Okay. We'll redo that. All right, so I think I'm gonna try to tunnel over there. But that guy, I was really hoping for like, honestly, I was hoping for basalt or basalt, however you want to say it. That was what I was trying to get by coming down here. No such luck. Sad times. Okay. Ooh, not that. I think I can just go straight across, right? Oops, not the ladder. And not you either. Yeah, it still won't work. Man, okay. Let's go ahead and whip this up. Just a couple of simple support beams. It must be right at the level where bedrock can start to generate, which is kind of cool. Get a little bit out this direction. Man, I have rambled. This has been like a 17-minute clip. I might have to do a little bit of trimming. But look how many mobs are right here. This right here is why building a surface mob farm isn't really a thing that's gonna work. There. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the standard thing of going this direction. 1, 2, 3. And basically making 2 tunnels for support. And well, that was rude. Some support that was. Okay. About that, let's do maybe a little bit of a ceiling, huh? There we go. Cool. So that way that can't cave in on my head again. Now let's work our way over there. It's kind of going against what I was originally planning on doing, but I might have to save that until next episode because this is going to be either really beneficial or an absolute nightmare, and there is no in between. I can hear them. Wait, was that it? Hardened fire. I broke through. And that's soul sand. So it's called hardened fire brick instead of nether brick. That's kind of weird. But all right, I'm here for it. Ooh. Oh, there it is. I was about to say, do I not have any more support beams? Or logs with which to make them? They are right freaking here, aren't they? Do you see their armor? Now, granted, this is all vanilla armor, so I can't just pick this up and... I'm using the wrong weapon. I can't pick this all up and use it for myself. But I think that's okay. Ow. So there's obsidian down here. I wonder if I can make a nether portal. Can you make a nether portal? Is the nether a thing in Terra Firma? I don't really want to try and find out that I'm not gonna be able to do anything. They're all gonna start coming now. No weapons? I mean, I'm definitely not gonna complain, but I think they screwed up the mobs? That's amazing. If they screwed up the mobs, I'm honestly gonna be happy. Oh, this hammer's about to go though. And of course, spiders. You know, spider spawner wouldn't be a bad thing to take advantage of. Did that thing just drop a helmet? It just dropped a freaking diamond helmet. Do you know what you are? Okay, just to verify that I can't actually wear this. Oh, but I can. But does it count? I don't know if it counts. I feel way too cheaty using it, but I kind of want to hang on to it. And did you just see what I saw in that chest? Oh my god. Hold on. There's another chest. Whoa, okay, I'm gonna have to be making a new hammer. This warhammer's about to be going. I think that'll be the first project in our new forge area. Oh my god. Wrought iron greaves and steel boots. Guys, look at this. Feather falling 4, protection 3. Protection 3, projectile protection 4. Wow. And then there's just redstone and glowstone just down here. Oh my god. This is insane. I'm gonna go just a little bit further in, but not much. Let me eat this potato. And honestly, I think we're gonna have to wrap things up here very soon. Hi? How did you know I was even here? Did you hear the sound of me munching my potato? I'm sorry, do you not like the Irish? Okay, cool. And the chest here. More steel boots, a wrought iron helmet with blast protection, a potion of night vision, leather. I gotta come back down here. This is so good. And a chip diamond. Chip diamond. Give me that. I'm gonna have to be coming back down here. This is This is so freaking cool. Wrought iron boots. Steel helmet! Oh my god, there's a steel helmet. Splash resistance. Or was that an iron helmet? Hold on. I don't... Was it iron helmet? No, okay, I did grab the steel helmet. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Little skull. I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna have to come back here later. I'm sorry, I get really distracted. You know this by now. This is insane. And it's connected to my basement. It's connected to my basement. There it is. There's a new hammer. There's an emerald. There's more leather. And a potion of strength. I mean, wow. And a halberd, a steel halberd for slashing. I don't know if slashing or crushing is better against spiders. I'm assuming crushing because that just kind of makes sense to me. Oh my god. Don't go that way. Just go home. Just go home. I can grow nether wart down here now. Or I can grab the soul sand to do it later. Let's just go home. Nothing's gonna crawl through here. I'm safe. What a find. That is amazing. Cool, so let me see if I can grab some Dakite, I guess, if it's gonna let me, which it doesn't seem to want to do. Was the ravine up here in a Dakite area? I think it was. Look at all the mobs on the map. Oh my god. I still can't get the thing. I'm very confused. It worked for a second earlier, and now it just doesn't. Is there a reason for this? Well, it chunked that out a little. Okay, here we go. Now it's working on some of them, but not all of them. I don't know. I have no idea. I have some mortar going at the little shack that I had. I can turn some of the Dakite that I have in stone form, these rocks. I can turn those into bricks and make some stuff. So I think I'm going to do that. I think because I've been rambling, we're over. This one clip alone is about half an hour, which is my SSD is crying right now. I don't have a lot of storage. I need a new SSD to store a little bit more. I'm gonna cut here. I'm gonna grab the materials with which to make a new wall area, and I'll whip that up real quick. And I think we will call it a night at that. So give me just a little bit, and I will be back with you very shortly. All right. So I think we're about done here. Unfortunately, I don't actually have the planks. I have the great wood planks to fill in that space. So for now, it's going to look a little bit weird, but I think that's okay. So for now, I think this is going to be about where I close things down. I'm going to throw in... Oh, actually, no. Wait a minute. I totally forgot. Oh, but I left the glowstone back at the... That's fine. That's fine. For now, we'll do that. Just for now. I forgot to bring the, I forgot to make the glowstone in general, but that's okay. Soon I will have the bloomery down here. I will work towards getting material for a blast furnace. So that's not going to be happening this episode, obviously, but it will happen in time. And it's gonna be all down here. I'm really excited about it. We're gonna have a lot going on. Right there. I'm gonna need... That's unfortunate. Just a few things here and there. That little bit almost did the trick though, didn't it? It was very close. Okay. That's gonna be everything for me. I'll finish this at some point, probably between episodes. I think I'm gonna be putting the bloomery here, even though I kind of want it there, but that's just not gonna... Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And then forge will go over here, or possibly the forge is on the side, and then maybe right here can be where... Actually, you know what? I like that. I might put the blast furnace right in here. cool. And when I say blast furnace, I mean the TFC blast furnace. I was reading the comments, and that was something that was told to me. If the immersive engineering blast furnace, no go. Costs way too much charcoal per pig iron, not worth doing. Okay, that's gonna be it for me. Sorry I rambled so much, kind of went crazy with some of this stuff, but you know what? It's all right. I'll figure out how to get the house finished at some point, but the important thing is we got the basement. We've got the basement all set up and done. And I'm very excited. All right. Thank you all very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And again, thank you very much for the 100 subscribers, the 100 of you that were kind enough to hit the sub button. Thank you. It means so much. I will hopefully have something new planned very, very soon. But until then, or at least until part, oh dear, 18, I think, I'll see you all later. Have a good one.